A story of the power of gratitude. The transformation of Ryan. Ryan was a 12-year-old boy who lived in a small village surrounded by lush green fields and dense forests. He was a bright and curious boy, but he had a tendency to focus on the negative aspects of his life. He would often complain about his school, his friends, and even his family. Ryan's parents were worried about his negative attitude and tried to encourage him to be more positive. They would tell him stories about the importance of gratitude and how it could change his life. But Ryan was skeptical. He didn't see how being grateful for things could make a difference in his life. One day, Ryan's teacher, Mrs. Cameron, assigned a project to her students. She asked them to keep a gratitude journal for a month, writing down 3 things they were grateful for each day. Ryan was hesitant at first, but Mrs. Cameron encouraged him to give it a try. Ryan started his gratitude journal, but he found it difficult to think of things he was grateful for. He would write down things like, "I'm grateful for my video games," or "I'm grateful for my favorite TV show." But as the days went by, Ryan began to realize that these things weren't really bringing him joy. He was still feeling unhappy and unfulfilled. It wasn't until Ryan had a conversation with his grandfather that things started to change. His grandfather, a wise and kind man, asked Ryan about his gratitude journal. Ryan shared his struggles with his grandfather, who listened patiently. Then, his grandfather shared a story about his own life. He told Ryan about how he had grown up in poverty, but had always found ways to be grateful for what he had. He told Ryan about how gratitude had helped him to stay positive, even in the toughest of times. Ryan was inspired by his grandfather's story. He realized that gratitude wasn't just about writing down things he was thankful for, but about truly appreciating and valuing those things. He started to focus on the good things in his life, like his supportive family, his loyal friends, and the beauty of nature. As Ryan continued to practice gratitude, he began to notice a shift in his attitude. He felt more positive, more hopeful, and more connected to the people and world around him. He started to appreciate the small things in life, like a beautiful sunset or a good cup of tea. Ryan's gratitude practice also started to affect his relationships with others. He became more kind, more empathetic, and more understanding. He started to look for ways to help others, like volunteering at a local animal shelter or helping his neighbors with their chores. As the months went by, Ryan's transformation was noticeable to everyone around him. His parents were proud of the positive changes they saw in him. His friends appreciated his kind and supportive nature. And Mrs. Cameron, his teacher, was impressed by his commitment to gratitude. Dear friends, Ryan's story is a testament to the power of gratitude. By focusing on the good things in his life, he was able to transform his attitude, his relationships, and his overall well-being. He learned that gratitude is not just a feeling, but a choice to appreciate, value, and celebrate the beauty and goodness in the world. Years later, Ryan looked back on his journey and realized that gratitude had been the key to unlocking his happiness. He had learned that gratitude is not just a practice, but a way of life, a way of living that is grounded in appreciation, kindness, and compassion. Ryan's story is a reminder that gratitude is a powerful tool that can transform our lives. By incorporating gratitude into our daily routine, we can cultivate a more positive, resilient, and compassionate mindset. We can learn to appreciate the small things in life, to value the people and relationships that enrich our lives, and to celebrate the beauty and goodness in the world. As Ryan's grandfather had once told him, gratitude is like a muscle that needs to be exercised. The more we practice gratitude, the stronger it becomes. And when we make gratitude a habit, we start to see the world in a whole new light. Thanks, my friends. Keep smiling,